Welcome back to Diaspora Forum. Actually, this is not a typical video. It's an appeal to all colored people in diaspora. It's an appeal, please. Please, if you love yourself, and you are about 50 years old and above, yes, I'm talking to my colleagues. If you're about 50 years and above, please, and you're listening to me wherever you are, please don't send your children, your family abroad. I'm serious, yes. Do not send your families, your children abroad to just study or whatever. Let them study at home first. Let them study at home and get the essentials. Get their culture ingrained in them before bringing wherever you decide to take them to. That's the topic of the day. Do not send your children abroad. But first, the proverb of the day. So let us see what our ancestors have to say about this. But before then, like I always say, please consider clicking on that icon out there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I said, very soon we'll be going Patreon. So please, we'll be very glad if you support us. Listen, take a look at that. Only a fool tests the depth of a river with both feet. That's what our ancestors said. That's an African proverb that I would like to share with you. Now that you've heard, those of us that have been there, yes, a lot of people have been here and they've gone back, but so many have remained. And what have they got to show for it? So, as a collective, we've made our mistakes, and only a fool will test the depth of a river with both feet. What is enough for the wise? That's what our people say. Secondly, like I always say, did you know? Take a look at that. Yes, we've heard about the Dark Ages, but think about it. Who described those times in the Middle Ages as Dark Ages, or is it actually Golden Age? Take a look at that. Did you know that in 711 AD, after the collapse of the Roman Empire, the warring tribes from the Caucasus were pushed to Western Europe while the Moors invaded the Spanish shores, bringing culture to these barbaric tribes. The African Muslims ruled over Spain, Portugal, southern France, and North Africa for over 700 years. I say it again, 700 years. But guess what? To discredit the achievement of the Moors, today, Middle Ages are often referred to as the Dark Ages. According to European historians, in vain attempt to rewrite history, they euphemistically claim the term is used to refer to the period with little or no scientific or cultural progress. Really? This is false, because while the monarchs of France, Germany, and England were illiterate, in fact, just 99% of the population in Europe was illiterate. The monarchs dwelled in burns, I repeat, burns, with no ventilation systems. While they did that, the Muslim Spain was way ahead with over 600 public baths. Education was universal in Muslim Spain. In fact, in Cordoba, the capital of Moorish Spain in the 10th century, boasted of street lighting. Yes, street lighting, 50 hospitals with running water, 70 libraries, and 500 mosques. In contrast, London and Paris did not see street lamps and paved road until hundreds of years later. So was it really Golden Age or Dark Ages? According to UNESCO's education sector, the oldest operating university in the world today, the University of Al-Qarawiyyin of Morocco, was founded during the height of the Moorish Empire in 859 AD by a colored woman, Fatima al-Fahiri. Yes, at a time when Europe had only two universities, the Moors had 17, located in Almeria, Cordova, Granada, Jaén, Malaga, Seville, Toledo. Yes, Toledo, Spain. And then they tell me about Renaissance, Dark Ages or Golden Age. Think about that. All to discredit the Moors, the Africans, because they ruled them. Did you know? Yes. Like I always say, please click on the button and then subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's nice. I don't make these things up. All we all have to do is to look it up. I challenge you. I don't make this stuff. This is not mine. These are facts on the books. You have to look up. Like I said, please, for God's sake, do not send your children, your family abroad. They will not come back. And when you send your family abroad, you've lost everything. All you've labored for, all your businesses. Because the truth is this, yes, the first world nations are developed. They're smart people. They've developed their place. Unlike our leaders. Our leaders would rather take what belongs to us and give to them to develop their own places. They've developed their good roads. Yes, look at it. Good housing. But depending on where you live. Beautiful hospitals, if you can pay for it, particularly in the United States of America. Yeah, good schools. Yes, depending on the zip code you live in. Yes, I said it. Yes. Yeah, we all want, it's nice to go to London. Look at it. But after that, go to London, go to Germany, go to USA, go to Canada. Yes. As a soldier, travel the world. I've seen all these things. But at the end of the day, home is home. No matter how it is, let's go and develop it, because the most important thing is what is going to happen to you at the end of the day when you get old, after your retirement. At your old age, a man of about 70 years is still cooking for himself. That is a shame. That is a shame. It's something that as colored people, we have culture. We live as a village, as a team. That is how we take care of ourselves. Accept the fact that you'll be dumped into old people's home when you're old. People forget about you. Or people just wait for you, pray for you to die so they can bury you and continue. Because people at home are waiting for your children to kill them. Yes, to kill them, so they don't want to have anything to do at home. And right here, across the diaspora, they want to make their own niche. Yes, they want to make their own niche, not your own thing. Take a look at it. All the Kennedy Chukurs, the Elodie Bears, those who really strive. What happened to all that wealth? What happened to all of it? As soon as the children got abroad, as soon as their wives left, that's it. That is it. You're nothing anymore. So please, let your children school abroad, school at home, and get the culture ingrained in their system, so that they can return home later on. And then you have people you can call your own to take care of you. So people like me, we all have to, that our retirement age is just around the corner. It's just around the corner. We must start thinking of home. Stop thinking about people cheating you, people taking your thing. Yes, they will, because you're not there. But think about it. Think about it. Because regardless of what you do, you are still not one of them. Home is still home at the end of the day. Make plans. Wow, the sun is still shining. What do you think? Please let me know. Hey, look at that shout out. Our shout out for the day is going to President Nana Akufo-Addo. Yes, take a look at him. Yes, like I said, to President of Ghana, President Nana Akufo-Addo, for stopping the export of cocoa to Switzerland. Over a year now, President Nana Akufo-Addo informed Switzerland that Ghana would no longer send cocoas to the country. Yes, unlike other African leaders, he understands that foreign nations take us for granted and use Africans and Africa as breeding ground for their raw material, for cheap and large quantities of natural resources, including diamond, sugar, salt, gold, iron, cobalt, uranium, copper, bauxite, silver, cocoa beans, wood, fruit, on. They take our products. In fact, they bribe our leaders to hand over our lands, our resources at shamefully cheap price. They take these same products to their countries, process them, thereby providing jobs for their people, and turn around to sell the finished products to us. They even fix the price that we can sell our own products. What an insult. Imagine Canada, USA, Switzerland, Norway, Germany, France, Netherlands selling chocolate to Africans and telling us how much gold bars, how much to sell gold bars and diamonds in the world market. Countries that do not produce an ounce of what they control because our leaders let them. What a shame to us all. Well, Switzerland got the message. They knew, like Britain, Canada, Germany, even Saudi Arabia, Denmark, France, China, the purported riches of the first world nation has finally pushed modern Africa to the wall. We are not surprised that, guess what? We're not surprised that British Airways suddenly decided to fly Ghanaian citizens going to Britain or Europe via United Kingdom to Gatwick Airport. Not Heathrow anymore, as was formerly the case. No, we are not surprised, and we do not say we can connect the dots on how Western nations collude to browbeat Africa to its own benefit. This is why, after looting of Africa by Britain, France, Germany, Portugal, Spain, Italy, they try hard to hold on to the loot and sordid history and not pay a dime, but would force Germany to pay Israel back for its atrocities. Fact is, they collectively committed worse atrocities in Africa. But about time, President Nana Akufo-Addo, about time. We must fix the price for products we produce and try our best to refine and process products to the rest of the world, not the other way around. Thank you, sir. This is a clarion call to all African leaders if they have any conscience. Yes, thank you, Nana Akufo-Addo. That's our shout out for the day. Like I always say, I'll be very glad to hear from you. If you look up, you see my information. There's so much that holds us together, that divides us. I believe in you. We can do it. Have a great day. Emeka is my name.